also very tired.
So what you're saying is you should have made an espresso martini.
I should have, but I'm out of espresso, so...
Coffee does sound good.
Slacker.
I really want.
Actually, I gotta refill my drink, so I'll let you guys do. I'll be right back.
I have
Okay.
wanted an espresso martini since the last time Paris made one for all of us. They're
Quite
delicious.
Delicious. I don't know if I should let you be aware of this or not, but we're rolling.
That's fine.
I mean, I assume it every time. I
We're
thought we were
all-
rolling during the poops.
We're all adults here. Drinking's fine.
Drinking, poops,
Yeah.
Martinez.
Makes sense.
I mean, if Twitch hasn't freaking banned us yet.
They still
mean,
could.
If our one viewer was ever upset, then we probably would have known by now.
Yeah. How's everybody else doing?
Significantly better.
All right.
Yeah.
Mike, your mic is up.
Huh?
No, it's there. He's just being quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still working on this.
What?
Indeed. Didn't understand it.
I have a contract interview tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm working on a project for them.
What
Gotcha.
is it?
It's for a video editing job. The pay is super low. I'm trying
It's
to...
for what?
It's is your mic?
mic's not working?
I think it's hooked up to your webcam mic.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's super weird.
It totally was.
There we go.
There we go. So what was it again?
It's a video editing job, but it
Nice.
pays really well. So I'm trying to finish everything up for that.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, I don't know if I told you, Mike. Danny got accepted for the job she was interviewing for.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So.
Who's she interviewing for?
Well, we're live, so don't say it.
Oh, you know what? She didn't get anything actually, and nobody knows me. And
Who are you?
and we'll talk after the thing. Thank you very much, Kyle.
You're welcome. Let's save you from yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
And I'm not married.
Quite the segue.
That woman you met was a hooker. So.
Hold on. Let me just text Danny. Dagan is saying some things about you.
Tune into a scene to find out.
I like that it's better on the internet that you came with a hooker than versus you having a wife.
Yeah, I just made up. I felt insecure, so I just made up all that. Wife, kid. No. To all the ladies watching, I am single. So, no, just kidding. Oh, that could give me trouble too. You know what? Carry on.
You know, I was trialing just like seeing how this session would run if I just kind of fell asleep.
The same.
And I feel like that's a yeah. Yeah.
I think there'd be a lot of.
It didn't change much. Yeah.
Just as many derails, most likely more.
Yeah. Okay. Just waiting on Adam to finish his poop.
Why does he do this? So then I think about it. It's like, no, it's Adam. Of course he would do this.
Every time.
It wasn't poop. I was trying to fold laundry. I was listening and laughing. We don't need me here.
That, Adam.
The only time we need me here is when I need to mess up a dialogue with an NPC.
That or Kyle needs a punching bag.
Natural 20. Show me the die. No.
It's a natural 20. Oh no, I was folding laundry. Didn't come back in time for fucking shield. No.
Okay, well, I guess we'll get this train wreck on the road. Last week in SteamWorld Forge.
Dun dun dun.
I'm gonna hold my eyes open. I'm not gonna make it.
As somebody who is naturally squinty, I find offense to that cow.
The apathy is strong with me today.
I don't know why more people don't show up to the pre-show. This is great content.
Yeah, this is the content that people crave. It's got all those electrolytes.
On the plus side, Adam, at least we know Automod is working properly.
I didn't see.
There we go. Permitted term hooker. Yes.
But that's bullying, guys.
I mean, what else do you call the guy who gets the bad comedian off stage?
Oh. Well, that's a problem.
What?
I seem to have somehow broken the chat in Roll20. For some reason, I was like, I want to see what the chat is saying in Twitch, so let me click on the Roll20 chat icon. It's not showing anything. It's not showing the Twitch chat. Let me double click it. Then it popped out. Then I closed that out. I was like, that's not the right chat. Still clicking on the Roll20 chat icon. Now nothing comes up. I'm pretty sure I deleted the chat.
Lovely.
I mean, you successfully got rid of the chat that you weren't looking for.
Yeah, oops.
Huh.
Restart?
How does one get back
There
to
we
that?
go, I got it back. Okay, I had to reload. I
Okay.
had to reload. Okay.
The more you know.
Yeah, don't do that again.
Oh, I did it again.
Also, I'm pretty sure you can marry a hooker in Skyrim too.
The more you know.
But
Hookers are people too.
yes. And, you know,
Or so I've heard.
why would you want to be with somebody who's inexperienced?
No.
Okay. This is a train wreck this evening.
When is it never not?
Don't worry, we still have plenty of time to TPK.
Yeah. Speaking of TPKs, I've had this much to drink. That's it. It's not the booze. It's just incredible exhaustion that's at this point, I believe.
This week's episode is brought to you by the American National Institute for Speech Impediment and Alcoholism.
Often one and the same.
Obi, I am many things. And a quitter, I am not. Okay, so last week in SteamWorld Forge, what the fuck happened?
We leveled up at the very end.
That's it. That's true. There was that. Did I forget something else during the session? Was there something else? What did I forget? Because I've already forgotten it again.
Plot.
I think it might have been the leveling up.
Okay, it was just that?
I think so.
I think so.
Bill got his memories back, but we're trying to decide. He's trying to decide whether or not he's actually going to share it with the group or be the old hermit that he is.
I remember that part. I just didn't remember if there was another DM forgot something after camera stopped rolling and he regained his memory. Every day I get closer to Bill.
Whoa.
I've become so much this character that now I too forget my memories.
Oh.
Hello, dementia, my old friend.
Have you come back to haunt me again?
Goodbye, memories. They're gone again.
Who are you again?
Yeah, you managed to trek your way through Iceburrow, I believe, as it was called. After causing an incident, a couple incidents in the small town. After not getting your way, you decided to take the nuclear option with Gary, and then I guess you kind of felt bad about it afterwards, so you left a lot of money behind. We'll see how that plays out.
Already felt bad.
Yeah, then you took 4 sleds and a bunch of dogs, loaded them up on your ship, and then proceeded to fly till you got to the forest edge. Thankfully, the weather and Gary's good piloting allowed you to traverse it. Set down, disembarked, and then had to run in with some Yetis who had laid a trap for any wary, animals that you had just happened to stumble across into yourselves. You lost a sled, and you lost a few dogs. And then, as you were just about done with the Yetis, a giant frostworm arrived from all of the commotion, to which you very quickly turned tail and fled, deciding not to fuck with that. I'm sure the kobolds are probably going to be upset about that one. You had your chance to complete their mission. And, well, you didn't do it. You ran away instead.
We tried.
You did find that the forest was under some sort of odd enchantment, but most of your party did manage to succeed after getting turned around a little bit, and then allowing Bill to lead and be blindfolded actually was a good way to reach your destination. And you set about unlocking the mysteries that lay beneath this effigy of Bahamut in this cold glacier island like expanse. You did manage to recover a few objects, a sword of radiant light, some incredibly ornate plate armor, and the final piece of a broken shield that you had been acquiring pieces of on your journey. You use the sword that you found to unlock the hidden cavity in the back of the room behind this tomb, revealing a book made entirely of gold, written inscriptions of words that seem to shift and change depending on the user or the reader. To which all of you who looked on, as you watch the barrier surrounding Bill break, and you see Bill just there. I believe he said like a tear rolling down his cheek, saying that he, you said, what was it that you said exactly? You like, I remember.
I was gonna say, but I didn't say it. I was gonna say,
oh.
Sit down and I will tell you a story.
So, as everyone is gathered in this chamber, Bill seems to have something he wishes to tell everyone.
Sit down.
Yep.
I kind of just glance over at the book to see what he read.
Just kind of looks like gibberish and kind of meaningless. It does kind of shift. Bill, you do kind of pause, like midway through this incantation, you begin muttering under your breath, like, and it's kind of at that moment that you pause, that you feel like all of those memories flood back into, like, it is almost a physical physical reaction, like to that feeling of all of those memories rushing back. But you kind of like stop, kind of mid incantation, to kind of address the rest of the group.
How much do you know about the Empyrean Wardens?
Paco.
Never even heard of them.
Of dragon riders, created by Eldarion, the Diamond Dragon. When newcomers and the rest of humanity has come to these lands, Tiamat had an instant hatred for these people, looked upon them as cockroaches and lesser beings. Tiamat and Eldarion did not see eye to eye. And Eldarion realized that Tiamat, with all his anger.
There. Or wait, no. Tiamat, sorry, Tiamat is a girl.
I thought so.
Yeah.
All her anger needed to be locked away for not only humanity's good, but her own. She created the Dragon Riders, and with their help, and those of other dragons and devils, created glyphs and sealed her away. The Empyrean Wardens were given the dragon stone, a scale from Eldarion. It was used to create said glyphs to help keep Tiamat sealed away. The Dragon Riders were created to maintain and protect this gate that held Tiamat. The last leader of the Dragon Riders was Bill, a man who accepted me into the Order of the Pyre, and whose namesake I took for my own. He was the last leader of the Empyrean Wardens before they were all killed at the Battle of Draskiria.
So wait, where the fuck are you then?
I only go by the name of Bill. That is my rebirth name when I entered the Order. I was young and he saw potential. He created the Order of the Pyre to protect all the old secrets of the Dragon Riders. We ourselves and all those in the Order had our own dragons to ride. And you know Elrock and Icterion was part of the Order of the Pyre. Icterion, a direct descendant of Tiamat. Ildarian, rather.
Direct, who was vis-a-vis direct descendant of Tiamat as well.
Saw himself of noble birth, an Elrock, a dark elf, also of noble birth. Saw that they thought they were entitled to more and became corrupt.
I feel like we already got that part of the story, but like, what happened to you and your family and all that shit?
Yeah, what the hell caused such a great calamity that you would have your memories sealed away?
Oh, that is only half the story. Elrock told me 70 years ago that the Crimson Tide was invading Draskiria to find the secrets of the old Dragon Riders. Naturally, we had no reason to distrust him. And me and the other Order of the Pyre left. Now, it is important to know at this point, Bill, the original leader, has passed away. And I, being his namesake and his most trusted, became the leader of the Pyre, and the secrets were passed down to me. So I took the order, and we went to Draskiria. But no Crimson Tide was to be found. We went to the gate, and I was told that Icterion has already broken the dragon seal and went through. And I hastily followed, unknowing that Elrock was being manipulated, but not being bad word. No, refresh. Teamed up with the Queen of Chaos. And when I went through, she And Elrock followed. And they commanded that I open the gate, or the seal to Tiamat. And I refused. And little did I know that they took Odessa and held her and the village hostage where my keep was. And the Queen of Chaos proceeded to torture Odessa in front of me, carving her face with a knife. And I cried and howled and begged to stop, and she would not, but only laugh. And once she threatened to gouge out her eyes, I said enough, and I unsealed the gate to Tiamat and ran at the Queen of Chaos, trying to destroy her. Which is when I was cursed.
Alright, so look, are you actually related to Odessa and shit? Or is that like other Bill's kids?
No, Odessa is my granddaughter, and Rose, who died of old age, was my wife.
So, Rose is not like crazy lady who made your daughter crazy?
No. Rose was a sweet old woman.
What about like the other dudes? Like, me gosh, like we know that one dude turned into like an undead asshole. Who else is like floating around here?
Migosh survived the initial fight with Elrock. But Gunther and Cerisi and their dragons were not so fortunate. I do not know where Migosh and his dragon are at this moment.
If they live.
You have some like fancy like dragon rider ability to be like, hey, check it out, here's some other dragons. Also, like, what the fuck happened to yours? Aren't you like life bound and shit?
When I was cursed, all those who knew me forgot me. But it would not affect my dragon, Sansa. And watching my granddaughter bleed on the floor and eventually taken by the Queen of Chaos to where I know not, I found myself with the Umber of Dawn. Is that right? Yeah. Only to be helped by Katarsha, who in quite Sphinx fashion would only help once I answered a riddle.
So
Once answered, she gave me a book. The book you see before you. And I was given a choice to lift my curse or to choose to forget. There are other things that I am not ready to share, but the pain was too much to bear. And to forget seemed like the only option. But now I remember when I encountered Sansa the next time. I was not friendly towards dragons, and I fought my own dragon. She always stepped forward but never attacked, and I maimed her. And she flew off, never to be seen again.
You have
And that is what happened to my dragon.
You have no way of contacting her.
Why did she attack you?
No, she didn't attack me. She came to me, and I attacked her.
Why did you attack her?
I knew not who she was. And I know I had a hatred for dragons, because the last dragon I encountered was Icterian.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
It hurts to think about.
But like Lance is saying, don't you have like some sort of word of power you could use to summon your dragon?
If I do, it is unknown to me at this time.
I'm pretty sure it's just like Fusro Dragon.
Here, dragon.
I mean, I could like
What about
cast a spell
message?
to try to find her or something.
Yeah, you can message her, right?
I mean, I have the sheets of paper.
You know who this is. You totally have those scrolls.
Yeah.
If you can find my dragon without me putting up help Lost Dragon posters, I would appreciate it.
Dude, I literally just told you how.
Hera will grab a piece of paper and can write 25 words on here. And it will send the message to her.
Real quick, Kyle, on a
something
side
I will
note,
do.
I love the fact we have so many dragons in this campaign. It's amazing.
Whereas before they were
Dungeons
just
and
a rumor.
Deadbeats.
Dungeons and Dragons and Dragons and Dragons and Dragons.
Exactly.
What's not Dungeon and Dragon?
Correct.
Dungeons and Dragons.
S is there for a goddamn reason.
Yeah. 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 It's right there in the name, people.
The question I have is if you unsealed Tiamat
Oh, fuck
Gate.
me, there's questions.
why is she not rampaging now? Why
Yeah,
do
I'm
we
glad
not
I'm not
see
the
her?
only one that thought of that. How come we're not all subservient to some ancient dead dragon god?
I don't know the answer. I unsealed the gate, attacked the Queen of Chaos, was cursed, and then I ran. Also,
I don't think it
while
was
I
the
ran,
only seal.
Dude, yeah, we've broken 2 of those just by ourselves.
I mean, I died and one of them popped immediately. Who knows how many more there could be?
are
Do
there?
you
There's
know
3
how many
seals,
there
right,
are?
to the gate of Tiamat.
Yes, Bill knows that there are 3 seals.
Have any of the ones that
And
we've
Just
encountered
to
been part of
play
it?
a little bit of narrative catch up here. He popped one, I died and popped a second one, and there's 1 seal left. From what we know.
Well, you died. You don't know if a seal, you don't know if a seal popped.
Didn't we ascertain that?
The rest of
when
us?
we were in hell? Avernus?
At least Hera and I, because we've been alive the entire time.
Yeah, I thought that's what Paul said.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Alluding to the, I was more of like alluding to the fact that, well, actually, well, I guess that's what they did tell you. Yes, it's true.
So they could be wrong, but that's the
They
information
could be
we've been
wrong.
given.
Yeah.
Okay. So
like,
do
you know for
what...
certain that, like, somehow or another you are connected to the third seal. You do know that you have, as of late, you like whoever this entity is seems to be taking an interest in you specifically, and demons seem to know who you are and kind of want you dead on sight. But that's about all you know about that.
And Bill, do you know if there's, do you like know what the third seal is?
The seals were, as far as I recall, created by the Dragon Riders, the dragons, and the devils.
So, your seal was for the Dragon Riders. Gary's seal is for the devils. So there's the dragon seal that we still need.
Or is it Dragon Riders? Because the seal we found down there is
It's men, dragons. Men, dragons, and devils.
So we're looking
And
for them.
Bill was in charge of the seal of men?
If Bill wishes to explain that a little bit further, technically they were in charge of guarding the well, I guess, Bill, with your permission, would you like to share more about that?
We were in charge of protecting the Dragon Stone. Waiting for Kyle to say yes or no.
Partially, yes.
And
it's
also
one
partially...
of your that was like guarding the Dragonstone was part of the objective, as well as guarding the gateway to the boundary realm that holds the seals to Tiamat's tomb.
Yes, what he said.
So he was in charge of the lock and one of the 3 keys.
Yes.
And it was the dragon key?
He was in charge of the key of men.
Key of men, okay.
Yeah,
which was the handle of the sword.
That's just the key to the vault.
The key to the vault.
It lives in you.
Yeah, pretty much. Kind of. Yeah.
I'll take that.
So it was the,
like, technically anyone who is like of the order, or like, I mean, honestly, anybody, like any person could theoretically break it. It's more of a, you know,
it takes a man to do it.
Yeah.
It's a man's job.
It's a man's
so
job.
He broke the dragon seal or the men?
He broke the seal of men.
And
wait, he broke a seal of men or dragon?
Men.
And Icterion, being the heir of all of the dragons, would presumably have been in charge of the dragon seal.
I think it's the same case where any dragon could break it.
No.
So,
oh shit. Never mind.
What?
Gary is correct.
Icterion. Okay.
Well, shit.
Descendant of the Diamond Dragon's bloodline.
So, either Icterion hasn't done that for some reason, or Bill didn't really break his seal, or I didn't really pop my seal.
I definitely broke my seal.
Yeah, because we can totally trust you. You had these memories for all of like 2 minutes from reading a book.
Yeah, but I mean, you think looking back at the vault underneath just Kyria, you saw all those scratch marks. That's not something that comes about if it hasn't been opened.
Well, that was from the other dragon.
I did break it, you whippersnapper.
Okay, then Paul must have been wrong about my seal. Maybe I'm not like the Lord of Chains or whatever after all.
Kyle, I did break my seal, right? Because you did give me the option.
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Whatever you say. Whatever you say. So
I have it on good authority.
This is more of like an in-character examination of the facts, because as a player, I'm pretty sure that the devil seal still holds, but Gary doesn't know that or know why.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, it's speculation. You know, it's kind of speculation. One way, you have one person telling you they did it. God damn it, I did it. You know, and is very, very adamant about that. The other one, could be, and unless there is some unknown reason, and then the third is kind of the unknown.
And I'm only double checking Mike because I am inundated with a lot of information and being nervous about speaking. It's
all good. Yeah,
it's a lot.
You're tasked with glorious
a
purpose.
lot to keep track of, so I want to make sure that I have it all right in my head and my notes, because otherwise we're gonna spend the next 8 months searching for the dragon seal that doesn't exist.
Because Icterion is the only one that can open it, right? Or a descendant of Ildarion?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
According to Bill, yes.
Okay.
This is according, gospel according to Bill.
So take it as it comes, maybe. I don't know.
All right. So what if you have to stay dead, Gary?
I don't want to do that.
No. I don't think any of us want to die again.
Maybe there's like
I think
maybe I get a free trial period with death, or like I don't get charged until 30 days or something.
Not too unreasonable.
How do we add more seals to this thing, Bill?
Can be made no longer because the dragon stone was destroyed by us. The dragon stone was given to us by Ildarion. And using the dragon stone and the world forge, the glyphs were made. But even with the world forge available and no dragon stone, creating more seals is impossible.
Shit.
As far as I know.
That sounds reasonable. What if we got like a whole bunch of like extant and other magical artifacts and stuff, and like put them all into a pile? Could like melt them down into another dragon's down?
Anything is worth a shot.
Flash bumped your camera.
Sorry. No.
But sorry.
There's an idea. You have to be a direct descendant from Tiamat, correct? And know of a direct descendant. Psyduck. What if she could create a stone?
I see where you're going with it. It's a good idea, but do we really want to chance that?
I mean,
I mean, it's not like it can get more unlocked than it already is. If she can create another seal and add one more lock onto this, then at least we've got a little bit of a failsafe if I die. And by we, I mean you guys, because I'll be dead.
There we go. Or was there, Bill, was there some reason why the Dragonstone came from Ildarian? Like, he was called the Diamond Dragon, so was it because he was more powerful that he could do it, or what?
The Dragonstone was a scale of Ildarian himself. If one were to get a scale of a direct descendant, I do not know, but it may work.
So these like dragon stones totally are awesome. Do a ton of shit. Don't we have one that's just like sitting in a gun that's never used? We just like make a portal out of that shit.
The different kind of dragons now. Like basically, it's like theoretic or technically, it is the shard of Ildarian, which is like a piece of himself. Dragon stones are just found.
But they're not the same thing. Like dragon stones
they
are
just
not
go
the
by
same
the same
thing.
name.
Yeah.
Can we start referring to the one as the shard or something?
Yeah.
So it's less confusing.
I vote we start talking about the one that's like totally part of Ildarian as the shard of like Illy or something like that. And all the other ones are just like, hey, cool, check it out, this is Dragonstone.
Does a shard have a part of their power and their essence in it? And is it difficult to remove it?
The only shard that we know of was the scale of Ildarian, and a most powerful shard it was. For who controlled it could control dragons.
What about that shit that we broke that Gary's god was like, oh, go fuck yourself?
So you would probably be aware of this at this point to help put the pieces together for you, Lance. The frozen heart that you shattered, or the crystallized heart that you shattered, seemed to be the essence or phylactery that allowed Elrock to persist through death. That was something else.
So that wasn't like a dragon shard?
Yeah, no, that was like a crystalline dragon heart, almost. The shard that Elrock was using as like protection for himself during that battle in the arena is the thing that you broke. Which like afterwards it was just like diamond dust as it like sat there glittering in that blood red sand.
And that was the scale of Ildarian.
Bill, yes, now you recognize that to be as the shard of Ildarian.
But that's not the same shit we're looking for to make the portals, yeah?
No, that is the same shit we're looking for.
It was the same thing.
Okay. Does that count as one of like the portals that we broke? Or no, that was just like an offshoot.
No, it was a piece of it. It was a piece of it.
So, Bill, you said you destroyed the original shard of or scale of Ildarian.
No, we destroyed it.
Yes, you, as in you. Oh.
No.
Oh, shit.
We destroyed it when we fought Elrock. I did not know what it was at the time, but now that my memories have flooded back, I can say with most certainty that the original Dragonstone given to the Dragon Riders is no more.
That's like a good thing, though, right? There's only like the baddies to have that shit.
I mean, it's good that it's out of Elrock and Nectarian's hands. Unfortunately, we just screwed ourselves for trying to come up with any more seals for Tiamat.
Alright, real quick. Very slowly. Do we like Tiamat?
No.
As Lance sharpens his knife, looking at Gary.
All right, Lance. Do you want to go on a honeymoon with your big old dragon lady?
Obviously.
Tiamat's going to prevent that. So no, we don't like her.
Fair enough. Bitch has to die.
Nobody likes their mother-in-law.
Hi, Mom.
I do too.
I will be right back.
Alright, so we gotta kill basically all of my lovely lady's family. How the fuck do we do this? Also, does she know her mom's a dick? I know she knows dad is.
I'm gonna start rubbing my sheath.
Okay.
Hey, beautiful lady. Come talk to me.
Okay. You do get a response. In your head, Lance. Sorry, dear. Busy.
No worries. Have fun. Love you. Bye-bye.
I don't share that with anybody.
You just hear Lance. Love you. Bye-bye.
Kisses.
Just over there.
Slip the sheath a little tongue.
I must take this book, and when we go aboard the ship, there is one more curse I need to break. I can hide no longer, and I will lift the original curse bestowed upon me by the Queen of Chaos. But do not ask me to visit Odessa. For what I have done to her and let her suffer, I am not ready to see her, knowing that she will know who I am and what I have done.
Well, depending on how retroactive this curse is going to be, she's probably going to be pretty pissed anyways. So, yeah.
Also, no offense, Bobby, but that's kind of like a dick move. Oh, haven't seen you in 100 years. By the way, I know you're my daughter, and you got fucked up by the shit that I was into.
Granddaughter.
But, yeah, granddaughter. But, like, you got fucked up by the shit I was into. Oh, by the way, peace. And Jaleesa, like, bye.
Oh, no, think of it like... No. Think of it like this. She knows that he let her suffer all that torture.
He knows that she knows that we really know. Inconceivable!
Keep using that word. I mean, from what Bill just told us, he let her suffer all that torture just for secrets can't be revealed. I mean, she may have been a little girl at a young time, but I'm fairly certain that sort of thing sticks with you for trauma, and I don't think she's going to be very happy to see him again.
Alright, well, you at least, like, write a note. I'll bring it to her.
think it is too soon for me, and probably too soon for her once the curse is lifted.
I'm gonna start writing a note. All you have to do is sign it. Dear granddaughter,
It
I
might
fucked
make it
up.
worse.
Daughter, I fucked.
Continue.
Sorry about the scars. I should have unsealed it earlier.
There was a choice between knowing shit or not knowing shit.
I mean, I feel like Bill did the best that he could. It's not like it's his fault that this shit happened.
Yeah, but I don't think she's gonna see it like that.
I mean, she doesn't have any eyes. She's not gonna see it.
Oh shit! That was a fucking burn.
Not a fan of that bitch.
Oh no, Dessa!
Oh, we gotta kill some dragons. There's like shards, but we got some of them. Still need to get more.
There is a lot going on.
Shards are different. BT dubs. You're still thinking of shards and dragonstone. Still conflating the two.
This is Lance writing the note. Obviously, it's gonna be fucked up.
Okay. It's just like okay. Well, he's not stupid. He's just bad.
I
at
know.
people.
He just
Okay.
doesn't really know how the dynamic of society works, and this is way too over his head.
Okay.
Kyle, is there anything major I missed or anything I fucked up on?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, thank God. Woo.
You were loving, Grandpa. I'll write you soon. Bobby. Oh shit.
I'll scratch that out because I told him he was supposed to sign it.
P.S. Stay away from knives.
Here, just sign this. I'll bring it to her.
I don't think so, but thank you. I think this is something I will have to work on myself.
Alright. You better tell her, man. Talk to her for a bit. Ooh. What if we're like in the air so she can't like hit you or anything? And then just message her a bunch.
I will message her when I'm ready. I will go see her when I'm ready.
Alright, fair enough.
Speaking as a guy who hasn't really talked to his folks in a long time, I get it.
Projecting much?
Alright. Old friend tells me that my parents are still alive. Yeah, I don't want to talk to those guys. Got shit to do.
So what the hell do we do now?
I mean, we should definitely see if we can get in touch with Bill's dragon.
Wait, I have a question. Why are you as old as you are? How are you still alive?
Oh God, Kyle, because there was a time jump, right? With
No, do you? I will help you if are you going to like answer this question for her, or do you want to keep this to yourself?
I imagine Dragon Riders always had like an extended lifespan, but I don't know if that's accurate.
That is true. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
That's right.
They're like somewhat linked, yeah?
Dragon riders are bestowed a mark by their dragons.
Where's my mark at?
It's not
Anus.
necessarily physical. Yeah.
It's
It's a tattoo
Well, I was like, yeah, sure,
right
it's not
on the
physical, but
butthole.
Bill wanted to make sure that it was physical.
The dragon's brown eye.
The eye of the dragon.
And our lives are extended. I am currently
270.
No, 150.
150 years
So close.
Right.
And is it your life is linked to your dragon's life?
When a rider dies, the dragon dies. But it's not always the case, vice versa.
So wait, I thought we had to like totally deal with that dude's dragon again. So we don't have to worry about that shit?
I
We
mean,
should.
depending on how much of a grudge his Bill's dragon has against Bill.
No, the
Are you
Eldrock
talking
guy.
about Eldarian?
Yeah, that thing.
Mhm.
Icterian.
Icterian.
That guy. We like totally killed the dude.
Yeah, but like,
Icterian-
That dragon's still real pissed.
Yeah, but how is he alive?
but-
Bobby just said if the rider dies, dragon dies.
yeah,
But if it's
like,
undead dragon, is that the same case?
And it's the
I
same
just-
thing, and it's the same thing
Icterian-
that Zydak told you as well. That's like they share a bond.
Yeah.
If one dies, the other should as well. And you almost certainly got a message afterwards from Icterian, real pissed.
So how the fuck does
Wait,
that happen?
We got
Well,
no
Black
Icterian had
magic.
already survived before.
After you killed Elrock, or Tesserin, after you killed Tesserin, you guys all got a message from like a mass sending from Icterian.
But
So
he
because
also
the dragon's
sounded
undead.
wounded. No,
well, no. For all we
it's-
know, black magic's involved.
Oh, okay.
Icterian had survived his rider dying before.
Bobby, can you like
Maybe
have
he
two
was already
riders?
a lich then.
Or he could just be the blood that's in him is incredibly powerful.
You have like two different riders. Like one survives and one dies. Dragon's still cool.
Oh, that's good. How? Yeah, if a rider, if the dragon. Wait, let me check my notes. 'Cause,
If a
What?
rider dies, the dragon dies in every case except Icterian.
Yeah.
Icterian.
Mhm.
oh,
He
that's an
survived the
exception.
death
Which
of
is-
his
And
first
we've
rider.
gotten that confirmed.
Which is what you guys all know from history. Bill
Yeah.
is telling you, however, it's like dragon never survives sort of thing. So it's again, there is another like disconnect.
How does Bill remember the events surrounding Icterian's original rider's death?
Was I even alive during that time? That
No,
doesn't- no way.
that predates you.
Yeah.
And is Ildarian Icterian's father or like grandfather? Like,
Ildarian is, Icterian is a direct descendant of Ildarian, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, direct descendant.
But it's unclear what the lineage actually is.
Ildarian. Oh shit. Sorry, a lot of notes. Sorry. I could tell you as Bill, because Bill knows that.
I believe we talked about this today.
I know. Ildarian. Oh yeah, Icterian is the grandson of Ildarian, and Bill will tell you in his voice.
Okay.
And all my screens just minimized. Okay.
So does that mean potentially somebody else in the lineage is tied to the dragon?
Or it could just be a fact that because they're so closely tied to that lineage, they are bestowed additional abilities. They have the natural strength to withstand the death of one's rider.
But we know that Elrock turned into a lich.
Yes.
We destroyed him. Doesn't it seem reasonable to assume that his dragon would also be a lich? Like use
It
that
is
same
reasonable.
magic. So
yes.
couldn't it follow then that he became a lich like a long time ago? And that's either what killed his first rider or that's how he survived the death of his first rider?
But wouldn't the Order know that Ildarian or Icterian was a lich before they gave.
Why would they know? How would they know that?
All.
If he's powerful enough to become a lich, then he's probably powerful enough to hide that fact. I mean, he was able to trick them in all kinds of other ways too.
We never saw Icterian as a lich.
You're like the closest dude who like does that kind of shit with all the team and stuff. Can you like tell just by looking at something if they're a lich or not?
No, they just don't show up in reflections and mirrors. I mean, that's the easiest way to tell.
Oh, Bobby, you had like a fuck ton of mirrors at your house. Did you not see this shit?
Icterian was never small enough to enter said house.
Oh, what about like a reflection of like a lake? Were you ever like just chilling by the beach?
It was too beautiful to look upon the reflections at the time. The way the sun went over the hills and caressed the mountainside. Oh,
Levi, would you
was
go
beautiful.
ahead and roll an Arcana check for me, please?
Certainly do that, yeah. $16.
So here's what you know about that. You did a little bit of research into some happenings. Vampires are the ones that are known for not being able to see their reflection. But only in mirrors, and that's because they're made of silver.
I'm keeping quiet about this because I want to see how far they try to push this.
Okay, but you know.
Yeah.
The lake did not reflect well on cloudy days. And when the sun was up and shining, Elrock and his dragon were never to be seen flying over. That's all I got.
Oh, dead giveaway. I mean, if they won't fly over a lake when it's not cloudy out, then I'm pretty sure there's our answer.
That seems pretty solid to me.
Bill, out of curiosity, were there any veins of silver underneath this lake of yours?
What the fuck's that have to do with
No,
anything?
not that I know of.
Dude, we already have a shit ton of money. Why are you focused on that shit?
Because you see, I think you guys are mixing up your respective legends there.
How so?
Draco liches aren't so much fond of mirrors, but it's more the mirrors things that belong to proper vampires and the like.
So wait, dragons can see themselves in mirrors?
I would presume so.
Correct.
What about
But
like,
Icterian was
Yeah.
a vampire, according to Levi.
what about lich dragons?
Oh my god, maybe he was a vampire dragon.
He
Oh,
had
can
the
you be
two
a
hugest
lich and a
green
vampire?
eyes I've ever seen.
Levi, are any of your friends liches and vampires?
No.
Are you hanging out with stupid crab?
He wouldn't have to tell us anyways. That's werewolves.
Oh. No, he could tell us about his friends.
Currently, the greatest extent that I can say of friends that I have is within this group right here.
Oh, that's so fucking sweet.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it's a
man.
little bit sad.
You have touched this old man's heart.
Ralph will go over and hug your leg.
Thanks, Ralph.
So wait,
Just like flashback to Levi's creepy sleepwalk the other night. Like maybe there
Yeah,
was
the
more to
image
that.
of him just like naked, standing over you, covered in blood.
Panting heavily, wanting blood. Or was it blood?
He's after that D.
Friends.
Alright, so there's a potential chance, aka 100% chance, that bad dragon guy still alive, even though we kill this dude. Because lich vampire dragons do stuff differently. We're all on the same page?
I don't know what page you are on, Lance, but we'll just say yes.
Perfect.
And it's not that hard to follow.
As
Second,
if you're reading the wrong book.
second order of business. Eric, can I get one of those message scrolls?
For what?
Give it to Bobby. He's gonna try to reach out to Elsa, see if she's still alive.
Yeah, because the only thing that can stop a bad guy
Alrighty.
with a dragon is a good guy with a dragon.
Fuck yeah.
Already slid it over to him.
Oh, Bobby, use it then.
What do I do with this?
You
All you
say,
do is you just write a message, 25 words, and you think about who you want to send it to, and they get it magically. It like reads off in their head.
Sansa, my
25
curse
words.
is lifted. I recall all, and I am deeply sorry. I ask for your forgiveness. I worry about you.
Got 5 more.
Baby, come back. Please come back.
Baby, come back.
Just take something.
Checking to see if she's still alive.
Checking how much of a grudge he's bearing against you.
Nope. Message goes through. Like, you like feel an intangible connection.
He gets like the red reply of like on the iPhone, like
Yeah.
red blah blah blah.
Yeah, but they're like you know that the spell worked, and that's it. There is no response.
I mean, again, 70 years. Sure, it's long for human. But when you have an extended period of time, that's a lot of time to brood.
The pain that I have caused her is a scar upon my soul. If she will not contact me, I cannot force myself to contact her and disrupt her well-being.
Do those papers work like if she's not close by or something?
They work as long as you're in the same plane of existence, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, maybe she's just like on a different plane of existence.
Well, I thought it went through.
She has read my message and chose not to message me back as far as I know.
It's like,
But like she can't respond to the message.
No.
Maybe she doesn't have any papers.
Oh, is this the kind that you need a paper to respond?
It's yeah,
It is a one-way message.
but
But
dragons
she
most
chose not to
likely have
contact me
sending.
directly using our dragon powers.
You don't get a response. Like like you don't.
Is that how dragon powers work? Could she have given him a response, as far as Bill knows?
Yeah, because that's you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So she's just pissed.
Okay, so I would very much like to nip this in the bud before we get going. But Bill, I know you say you don't want to force another message onto her, but maybe you force one more message saying, "Hey, we're gonna be in Oberlin. Maybe don't come around in this time period, just so I mean, just so we don't have any sort of rampaging dragon attack coming by. Well, for Duke Gillendeer's kids' birthday party. I mean, I'm sure the kid will find it cool as anything, but I don't think the Duke will greatly appreciate that."
I was in good conscience message her again. For if she were to arrive, and if I were to lay eyes upon her, it would heal this man's soul.
Did you understand a word of what I just said?
I mean,
Bill's
dragons
lost
are
in
smart. If
reverie.
she shows up, she's gonna show up as like a cute little puppy dog or something.
Yeah, Harold, when we get back to Oberlin, let's invest a lot of arrows and bullets. And maybe some fire resistant potions.
Yeah. When you said that you maimed her, was it like her scar? Was it like her wing is destroyed? What was the extent of the maiming?
She limped it away, and looking back upon it,
It was
brings a tear to my eye. Like a dog who cannot walk on his front leg.
I mean, she's a dragon and she's had 70 years. I'm sure she's fine.
The message has been sent. She knows I am healed. If she were to come, I am sure it would be in friendship.
Why are you laughing, Kyle?
You see,
Is she gonna come eat me?
you say that, but I have a strong hesitation to fully believe that.
I mean, she's not evil, and she understands that there was a curse. Maybe that's what you should send. Maybe you should send like a second message explaining more, like, "Hey, the Queen of Chaos cursed me and took all of my memories, and I was a little like anti-dragon for a while, but I met some cool people and they fixed it."
I
Because
will
that's not
send
the
one
entire
more
truth.
message. Basically to that extent, you know what he said.
But that's not the truth, though.
Wait. Which part was it?
The fact that the Queen
tell
of
the
Chaos.
truth.
What? That is the truth, right?
Queen
He
of
was
Chaos
cursed by
didn't
the
take.
Queen of Chaos?
Yeah, but
Queen
Queen
of
of
Chaos
Chaos
did
didn't
not
take.
take Bill's memories.
No, I took my own memories.
Oh, I missed that part.
No,
Bill
she
took his
made
own
it so
memories.
she cursed it so nobody else knew me, but Sansa did because it was
Dragon Bond.
Dragon Bond, and to curse a dragon would be incredible, powerful magic. I'm assuming, but that's my story. So I let her know that I did. It was a curse. We don't have to say who did it right now. 25 words or less.
Fuck.
So
we don't need to play the blame game. That's fine.
if she shows up,
I
we
was
heard me-
cursed.
We
I was
heard we could
cursed.
have a conversation.
Yeah.
25 words or less. I just let her know. That's all. I let her know what happened. I did not know who she was at the time.
You send another message.
I will send one last message.
Okay.
Explaining the curse.
You see, most of the homicide cases that I investigated were starting off with good intentions, and then quickly spiraled out of control.
You feel like your recipient, like the intended recipient, received the message.
But nothing. No, obviously.
I
Okay.
mean, if you took your own memories, and that's your partner, and your death could have killed them, I imagine if I was her, I'd be pretty pissed that my partner decided to erase memories of me.
Like, did you even
And
talk about it with her and whatnot, or did you just make this unilateral decision?
Fucking dragon rider counseling. So go to therapy.
Couples dragon counseling.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're like,
if you made that decision unilateral, you're not really in a partnership.
Oh, this is going a lot more south than I thought it would. Holy
Like-
shit.
do you remember it all like saying like, hey, by the way, I'm doing this for the betterment of everybody?
She was not with me at the time.
Yeah, but you guys like talk through your minds and shit like Hera does. Like me and Ralph, we're fucking tight as shit.
Didn't you give
Ralph,
me
yeah,
the
does
right
exactly that.
Flashbacks of the previous 14 Ralphs.
He makes like little like he like points to the fire. The Molotov incident.
Yeah.
I feel like that's one of his most memorable times, though.
I was burdened with a guilt that I hope you never have to experience. And though I believe I made the wrong choice, I still made a choice. And I have to live with that choice and the consequences. Only through reconciliation, I hope that all will be well. But I do not expect those to forgive me. I have harmed many. I can only hope for the best.
well, I guess it's, a good thing you're with us.
Is it
I feel
though?
like we're the group. I mean, I feel like we're the kind of people that take that in stride.
Oh yeah, all of us are fucking 100% fucked up.
I mean, all things considered, yeah, we're one real ragtag group of traumatic individuals. But it's like, I think this one really takes the case because we got a lot of shit gonna come down on our backs pretty fucking soon.
Alright, dead guy who doesn't want to fucking drink people when they're offered.
The candy's gonna be the DM now.
Do you
Look
want
at
this
me.
job?
I
You
am
roll
the
the
DM
dice.
now.
Roll the dice. Roll the dice.
Like, no, these people are crazy. I will lay down.
I'll watch you roll the dice. So, we go to a birthday party. Do we want to, kill the Tyrion after that?
Second, I think we all need a party after this.
Alright, let's head to Little Duke. Go to his birthday party. We'll figure out what the fuck we're doing on the way over there.
Before we leave, I just want to make sure that there's nothing else that we're leaving in here that could be of some use.
Make an investigation check.
I guess, yeah, we'll spend some time
we-
looking around.
We have the lightsaber and the armor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the other
Flame
shield
sword.
piece.
Yeah.
Another shield piece.
Didn't we combine the
You
shield?
guys, you did combine the shield. I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Because it
but
formed
we
the whole shield.
yeah, but
It
it
forms the
doesn't
whole
do
shield.
anything without a dragon stone in it.
Yeah,
And
that's what it was.
until it's
Because
probably
you asked
prepared.
about the gun to put in it.
Do you know where the Dragonstone is, Bill? That used to reside in
Ooh,
these?
I'm going to cast locate object on something similar to the dragon stone.
Okay.
So the object that goes into this armor and shield, they are regular dragon stones, right? Not the stone or the shard.
They're
Yes.
not the
Yeah,
shard
yeah.
of Ardarian. They're just
No,
dragon
no.
stones.
Yeah,
they're not
just normal
shards, they're dragon stones.
Well, Bill, technically that armor is yours, or it used to be at one time. It has obviously been a number of years since
You've
decided
gained
to
some
wear
weight.
it. Yeah, it's a little tight around the midsection.
All we need to do is give him a Mr. Incredible montage.
Rose, where's my super suit?
Stick with that. What?
This is powered plate. Unfortunately, as you recall, it was like the stone was shattered during your battle with Tesseran and Tyrion, like at the Boundary World.
The original, just regular dragon stone.
Yeah.
When I used it, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like while you were wearing your armor, it was damaged.
Shit.
This was my armor that I used in the fight, and Elrock shattered it. But I believe you can use any dragon stone.
Do you happen to know where more dragon stones are?
I do not. I do not have a place where we. No, we don't have any. No, there's the.
You know, of like a storage
Do
or
you have any
vault or
hidden
anything?
ways you could
Actually,
keep?
it
I
seems
mean,
like something that the
The
order
only
would
place
have.
they would have been your keep,
Yeah.
There's no like vault or anything here.
or
They
in,
wouldn't be like-
or in the armory in Drazkiria, which you obviously saw was very much looted.
There's not like a stockpile of them with the dragon at the forge in the center of the universe.
If there are, it is unknown to me.
Do I get anything from locate object?
You do not.
Bummer.
19 on that investigation roll.
You are fairly confident that you have found whatever secrets lie in this place.
Are the stats of the power plate only to be revealed when powered by a Dragonstone, or
Yes.
are we okay?
You
And
know,
the
it's
same with
like
the shield.
incredibly powerful. And the other thing that you would know is that Dragonstone prevented you from dying.
Do I get pings of it from her gun at all?
Yes.
And
If
that's
she
the
has
other
her
thing.
gun with her, yeah. But I mean,
Oh, she doesn't.
if she does not, then no.
Well,
Okay.
isn't that thing supposed to be incredibly heavy and like gigantic?
It's like 50, 60 pounds.
Remember we
It's
talked
it's
about.
just a mini gun. It's like, it's a mini
Oh.
gun.
Yeah, we talked
It's
about
not like
you.
it's
I thought it was supposed to-
impossible. It's
I
not
thought
like
it was
a-
supposed to be like super heavy and like I couldn't.
No, it's like
No.
50 or
with it.
60 pounds.
we talked about you
No, like in
rocketing
combat.
on my Groot shoulders.
Yeah, if you're wielding it in combat, then yes.
Yeah,
but
you're supposed to be
like,
on my shoulders, fucking rocketing around.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
and it's like it reduces your speed by 5 feet while you're wielding it.
Oh,
That's why you're on my
see, I
shoulders.
thought it was like reduced, like you have
No.
to set it up, everything else.
No.
Okay.
It's like a mini Gatling gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing else
That
in
makes
here.
more sense.
Is there anything of value? Like anything gold plated
It's
or
a beautiful platinum statue again.
home
Man.
for it?
Lance.
No, there isn't. In this place, it's much more like demure,
Okay.
and like mosaics and murals of just like simple things.
Oh yeah,
It's
is
not
there
so-
like a
so
tapestry of
ornate.
Bill? So that's gonna be cool to cut.
No, there's not.
Is there a tapestry of his crest? Little dragon rider crest thingy?
So in the bottom of that casket that you opened, there is a like silken banner of the Order of the Pyre still like intact and in really good shape.
I'm gonna
I would.
take it, but try
It's
to.
like what the armor was laying on top of.
I'm gonna try to slide a hand, take it, so Bill doesn't notice.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check. Bill, what's your passive perception?
As we all know, it's extremely high.
10 plus your wisdom modifier, I believe.
My passive
Plus
perception.
proficiency bonus if you're proficient in perception.
Well, D&D Beyond says 9.
I got.
Oh no! I'm sorry. Passive. That's my passive wisdom. My passive. Oh no, that is passive wisdom
Nice.
perception.
What'd you roll?
A 20, not natural.
Yeah, you managed to kind of like wait till Bill's making the way out and kind of sneak back over and roll it up and slide it inside your backpack.
I'm going to assume that this is going to be a gift to Bill later, because this will be incredibly fucked up otherwise.
I mean, we could just fly it as a banner for the Conquistador. Those are the colors we fly. We have the new order.
These colors don't run; they bake.
Well, that's definitely true in Gary's case.
Well, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to donate anything to the village, so let's get the hell out of here then. And on our way.
What do you mean
Agreed.
donate? We've given them so much money. Do we still have the dogs just chilling? Like half the dogs?
Yeah, they were tied up outside, I believe.
We paid for that shit. They're ours now. We're taking them on the ship.
Oh my god, so much poop.
It's gonna be a lot of dog poop. Yeah.
Oh my god! What if we give them to the Duke's son for his birthday present?
Oh, that's a fucking awesome idea. We can make it like a little baby sled with wheels.
I mean, like puppies are already a good birthday present, but imagine getting like 40 of them.
Dude, he's gonna love it.
Maybe we should save some for the kobolds because they're always wanting pets.
Yeah, but they're gonna eat them.
Yeah, that's gonna be soup. Alright, four
Well,
for soup. The rest for Dukas. Little Dukeness.
What if we save like 2 for each of the kobolds? That way they have a backup if they get the first one killed.
Oh, yeah, they could totally ride him. I thought of that first. That's a smart idea.
I thought of that first.
Sorry, Obi. Yes.
I think you still have inspiration, otherwise I would totally give it to you for that. It's a great idea. I'm glad I had it.
Making the lands.
Right?
Wait, what does D20 dog hat mean?
D20 hat for Kyle's dog.
Oh, that was so long ago. We've been talking about dogs this whole time. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Dagon, I would also like to extend the invitation to you as well. You did a fantastic job. I know that was scary.
I know it was super hard
really
for
out
you.
of your comfort zone, so that should be rewarded.
Definitely.
So take your positive reinforcement.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, 2 more years and you're going to be sailing on this.
Alright, so we head back out, get the dogs, and try to get
Make our way back to the
a
ship.
rendezvous point for the ship.
Yeah. Call ahead on the Rocky Talkies, ask how the weather's going, and where they can meet us.
So somebody go ahead and roll the d10.
Six.
Okay.
We're so close.
You do manage to make your way back the way you'd come. Yeah,
Yes.
Was it through an apple orchard?
it was.
Ooh.
What happens, Bill, if we take some of the apples? It's like magical,
They're definitely magical, and they're definitely going to curse us.
As these are just normal apples that that were planted long ago, before I was even in the order.
Are you like allowed to eat these apples, or are these like sacred summon dragon statues to kill us if we pick them apples?
No, please take your pick. If the fruit is ripe, then it is ripe for the picking.
I think that works.
They are incredibly ripe.
Can Harrow make a survival check on one of them to see?
I will bite into one.
Not
That
even
is
waiting.
a 25.
Elrock was here the whole time.
He was hiding in the apple. Well, since you didn't even get a chance, like, you watch Harrow, like, gingerly kind of pick her way over to the tree and kind of, like, tiptoe up to, like, where the fruit is hanging. Kind of inspecting it, looking around. Your attention is drawn towards the beautiful platinum display in this very center of this orchard of Bahamut and the master of flowers that accompanies him. And you, as you're like kind of sitting there, like considering it, you're just crunch.
It's been a long afternoon. I'm hungry.
Plus
Um,
the wisdom.
Whip around and stare at Lance.
What?
Lance, would you roll me a d20, please?
Yep.
And add your Constitution modifier.
My modifier or saving throw?
Modifier.
That is a 6.
6. You regain 6 hit points.
Oh shit! Amazing!
What?
Have you ever tasted such wonderful fruit?
I am full right now. Would I notice?
There's definitely a
Little pep in my step?
I will say, yeah, like a little pep. Like, you notice it. Like,
Oh, these things are fucking awesome. You guys should try it.
As I finish my apple.
We'll pick 2.
I'm gonna start harvesting the ripe ones.
okay. You pick one.
What?
You can go to grab the second. Make a strength check.
That is a... Oh god, why do I have a negative modifier? That is a 17.
Because you're tiny. You are very small. You're a halfling.
Very small.
And you were very
17.
dexterous. You were not known for your strength, and your brondo. You pick, you reach and you grab one, and it comes off.
Okay.
And then you kind of reach up for a second one and pull, and the entire bough of the branch pulls down with it, and it does not release. And you're just kind of like.
All right. So, one it is. She'll put it in her pocket, her backpack. I was gonna try and get a cutting of it and see if I could magically grow it, but I don't wanna.
And I get a second one after I've eaten the apple.
You can make a strength check.
Ooh, that is going to be a 27.
you watch the whole tree begin to bend as Lance just like backing up, pulling on the apple. Like the tree snaps back. No apple.
Fucking funny business.
No apple because it stayed on, or no apple because the apple just went freaking flying.
No apple because it stayed on. Was unable to wrench it free from the clutches of the tree itself.
They are a little
Maybe
picky.
Maybe we all just get one?
I guess so.
I'm
Don't be
staying away.
greedy.
I will grab one, but I will also grab uno mas.
Kyle, roll me a d6.
Okay. 1.
I pull out my sword and start hacking at the apples.
Lance.
No, do not put your sword towards these apples.
It's not flaming.
Your regular sword or the?
I
the
pull
flaming
out
sword?
my normal sword, or the flame sword, but it's not flaming. I don't
The flame
turn
sword.
it
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Would you go ahead and roll me a d100, please?
on. Fuck.
Gary's just sitting in the back, quietly watching.
So, your sword hits onto it. You watch like this radiant barrier kind of shimmer across the tree, and your sword just kind of like launches from your hand and like ejects into the ground. Just a few feet from where you are, like that ringing feeling, like going, like extending from your hands into your
You hit a
arms, like
baseball
to the point.
wrong.
Yes, like where you like tried to hit a metal pole with a baseball bat, like that same feeling where it should have given. There should have been something, and it just like to the fact like when you kind of like go back and like pick up the sword, there's a little chip in the blade.
Fucking
And you're
damn
like,
it.
this is to the point where you're like, this is a magical sword. Like, chips, you know, kind of do that double take for a second. Like, are you serious?
Lance, we are in a garden, an orchard that has seen divine
You watch a
protection.
couple of like the little
Don't
like
fuck
apple
with it.
blossoms drop from the tree.
This
kinda
is a
lazy.
sacred place. Put your sword away.
Fucker just want another apple.
And I sort of way dejectedly.
Or the whole tree.
Ralph goes try to pull an apple off the tree.
He gets one. He's able to get us one.
Gives it to me and I put it in my backpack.
You feel very superior about your skirting of the rules.
Fuck you, tree. I won.
Since I probably don't have to roll a history check anymore, do I know that even the Order of the Pyre or Dragon Riders can only pull one as well?
The only thing that you know about this place is like it's really sacred. And technically there was like some of this here, but you actually managed to construct most of this yourself in this place.
So if I
Not the orchard, like the orchard was here.
Yeah.
Like you knew of this place, but erecting the temple like in the place of where you found the book was you.
Okay, so then the trees have no direct tie to the Dragon Riders.
No.
Okay,
It is
then I
a
just
sacred
drag
place.
one. I mean, I just grab one, yeah.
You just grab one.
I think everyone should totally like, take one of these. They're awesome. We can only get one because fuck magic.
I mean, you can keep trying.
I'll go take one.
Fuck you, voice in my head. I already have a chip in my sword.
I'll try to pick one.
Yeah, you're able to grab one.
I'll toss it to Lance.
Lance just flips off all the trees.
Yes, give me all your apples.
You said there was a statue of Bahamut here?
Mhm.
Okay.
And
Harold will, like,
Bahamut is the god of all dragons.
He is the father of dragons, yes.
Father of dragons.
The Lord of the
Harold
North
will
Wind.
pick up the blossoms and put them on the statue of Bahamut.
Okay.
Thank you. It's like, oh, thank you, and then walk away.
As you do this, there is almost like you swear the statue smiles at you.
Like, Harold just kind of stops and freezes, and
You
like,
just a small breeze blows through the orchard. And it's enough that it kind of like makes the hair, like the hair on your neck, kind of like stand on end. Like incredibly creepy.
Having all my memories back, I go up to the statue and kneel and give homage to my god, Bahamut.
Okay.
And then return to the group.
Alright, so where are we meeting Phasmus?
You guys taking a little bit of a long way around from your encounter with the Yetis and trying to skirt that area a little bit. You don't find much issue after you get kind of outside the realm of whatever power surrounds this place. That kind of feeling of uneasiness and going the wrong direction seems to overwhelm each of you after a bit of time. You do manage to find yourself at the edge of the Iceborough Forest, staring across the hard, icy glare that just extends out in front of you as the wind whips and the clouds begin to darken overhead. You get a message back from Phasmus. Well, we're a ways out. Feels like a storm's brewing. Turn around and try to meet you.
So are we staying in place? Are they coming to us? And if so, how long would it be? Would it
It's
be more than an hour?
probably be about an hour.
Because in that time, if we're no longer moving and waiting in place, I would like to spend the hour to decipher the. I mean, I already know the name, but I don't know the name of the sword and its stats. What's the term I'm trying to look for?
Yeah, you're trying to
Identify.
discern the nature of this item, sure.
Yeah.
Would you roll a d20 for me, please? Because the winds are getting worse.
Then we will. Well, I don't want to speak for the group. I would assume that we would try to find a location though where the something that's familiar to us and safe for the ship to come in contact with us, a clearing of some kind.
I mean, there's plenty of clearings. In fact, it's outside of that forest, it's just nothing but rolling hills of ice.
Then probably better to stay still since he could travel faster than we can on foot. And we would probably be amiss to try to wander or
Okay.
yeah, there would
Okay.
be really no reason to
Kind of
walk.
like sit there at the edge of like the thinning of where the forest is, like where you're visible, but not like completely without any sort of cover or shelter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you attempt to, like, you know this sword and you know its power, Bill. Like, you have wielded it for a very long time. But now, even with that knowledge, it doesn't feel the same. And swipes, and the blade seems to sputter. And then, like, retract. Its radiant beauty disappearing from your ability to wield it. And that moment you feel a warm wind briefly before it chills to the
Okay, so you kind of cut out, but
sorry.
the last part was I didn't know if you were waiting for me because you did cut out. So
I'm like what was the last thing that you heard?
it was literally the last like 3 words you said.
Oh,
after-
before
I
like
heard like chill,
there's
and
like
then
a
you cut out.
like a
Yeah.
yeah, there's like you feel that like the breeze change and it warms before it kind of reverts, and then you feel like that wind cut and chill to the bone.
Keep saying OBS is connecting, restarting, and you keep cutting in and out. Is it just me? Because Dagan said that you cut out as well.
I think it's because I trailed off. I got quiet.
All right. I might have to restart or something, or not restart. But
Yeah, the stream has
redo
been
my
a little finicky.
internet because it keeps cutting in and out.
Should he?
You want to give me like 5 minutes so I can restart my internet?
All right, bathroom break.
Cool.
Tea time.
We'll be back. Bye bye.
Bye bye. See you in a minute.